got so much hate for the comment of just get an eagle tattoo. I don't know. You know what it is? It's like people that were coming at me were just saying dumb things. Like, dude, where's all your face and neck tattoos? And I'm like, shut your mouth, okay? I'm not an idiot, all right? I didn't get my face and neck tattooed, you know? It's just, why does everybody have to have a face and neck tattoo that tattoos nowadays? Like, I don't understand it, okay? It's like, I get it, it's the whole stereotype of like, oh, that's what a tattooer looks like. Okay, cool, but like, you know, the stereotype of cops is that they all have mustaches and they all have donuts, right? You know? When a cop pulls me over to give me a ticket, I don't ask where his mustache and donut is.
Hi, I'm Joe Winchell of the Millennial Stoner Podcast.
And I'm Rob White of Who the F is Rob White?
Rob, have you had fun filming and recording your new show?
Oh, it's been great. It's been great to be on the channel and filming and doing it. I'm looking forward to doing more. And as we speak of that, we are going to be doing more, filming more. And we are also changing the name of the channel there to Rotgut Studios.
That's right. That's our big announcement. We're changing the name of the channel. It's no longer going to be known as Millennial Stoner. It's going to be known as Rotgut Studios. So if you want to watch Millennial Stoner or you want to watch Who the Fuck is Rob White, you can go to Rotgut Studios on YouTube. And by the way, while I'm on the subject, we've had a really great year with the shows in general. So I'd like to take this time, and I know Rob wants to take this time to thank everybody who has liked and commented and shared and subscribed. Even if you said something negative, we don't care. We like your views.
Yeah, bring it on. I love negativity. It's fun. Fun for everyone.
Seriously, thanks for everything. Keep liking and sharing it and subscribing. Keep looking at those reels. Keep hearting everything, and we're gonna keep putting out content for you guys. All right?
Absolutely.
We're done, right, Chris?
We're done.
All right.
Oh, hello everybody, Rob White here, and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Who the F is Rob White. My guest on the show today is Miss Jessica Collazo.
Hello.
We are tattooing the inside of her arm, which is not going to be an extremely fun spot, but we're going to make it through.
So I got a question for you.
Oh yeah, sure. Start it up.
How does it feel to be back in comedy?
I love doing it. I missed it. I mean, I decided to take a break and just to, you know, kind of clear my head and get away from it for a while, but I definitely missed it. I shouldn't have stopped. It was going well, and, you know, you like the bookers and stuff get inside your head, and
Yeah.
they're a lot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You've definitely dealt with some of the people that we've dealt with that we won't mention on the show, because we still want to work, you know?
Yeah, true. Well, that's good though. You're doing well.
No,
Happy
same
for you.
here. I've come back out of retirement to do this, and it was weird. I did it in my 20s. I did it from how old was I? I was like 25 to 30, and then I just had that meltdown. I was like, no, I don't want to work for these people anymore. And then you just kind of one day realize, like, no, I actually do love comedy. Like, what am I doing? I need to go back full time. But I didn't come back until my 40s. So it's literally like exactly the same career path as Rodney, except I'm not doing as well as Rodney right now, you know?
Well, I don't think anyone is.
Yeah, there's so many people in comedy now that it's crazy, right?
Yeah, a lot of people.
I love Rodney.
Rodney Dangerfield, the classic. I don't know if you can hear Kevin off camera, can you? I wonder if it comes through or not. Got Kevin Downey Jr. over on the sidelines there. We'll edit in a picture of you. People are like, who the hell is that? Yeah, you can't misspell. You cannot misspell a fish. We are doing a anglerfish, sort of, kind of. A little traditional version of it. I always want to call it a coelacanth. That's a totally different species of fish. But it's
really?
It's another, like, under the ocean,
like deep sea?
Yeah, one of those kind of crazy critters. Why this guy, anyway? What's your secret inner meaning for your tattoo?
Oh,
you
God.
have a big inner speech about this?
Not at all. I
Good.
just thought it was cool and I wanted it. That's
Oh, my
all.
God. But you're supposed to have a meaning for your tattoo.
Nah, most of mine don't have meaning.
Yeah, if you don't have meaning, you know, God. Because I got in a lot of trouble on that. I was mad. Like, just get a fucking eagle tattoo. And
Yeah.
like, this guy's terrible. He doesn't care about the meaning of tattoos. It's like so silly. It's like tattoos all have meaning. That's the thing. All tattoos have meaning. You just don't have to try to apply it, you know? It's like, this is going to remind you of this
place and time and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's gonna remind you of like this year and I don't know. People are funky. Always trying to apply meaning to their tattoos, make a big. I got so much hate for the fucking tattoo. I got so much hate for the comment of just get an eagle tattoo. And I'm sorry, it makes me angry. So maybe I was just mumbling instead of losing my mind and cursing like an insane person. But I hate all those people that attacked me. You know, because it's not like a good, it wasn't like a good attack. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck them.
It's like. I don't know. You know what it is? It's like people that were coming at me were just saying dumb things. Like, dude, where's all your face and neck tattoos? And I'm like, shut your mouth, okay? I'm not an idiot, all right? I didn't get my face and neck tattooed, you know?
Yeah.
What are you laughing at? It's just, why does everybody have to have a face and fucking neck tattoo that tattoos nowadays? Like, I don't understand it, okay? It's like, I get it, it's the whole stereotype of like, oh, that's what a tattooer looks like. Okay, cool, but like, you know, the stereotype of cops is that they all have mustaches and they all have donuts, right? You know? When a cop pulls me over to give me a ticket, I don't ask where his mustache and donut is. Oh, sorry, you're not a real cop. You don't have a mustache and a donut. Oh, okay. Well, I guess this breathalyzer isn't real anymore. I guess I'm not getting the electric ukulele. You can get that. They make one?
Yeah. I actually got one a few months ago. It looks like a little Fender Strat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Saw the
That thing is like, it's cool and adorable at the same time.
I know. I'm afraid to play it though because it has metal strings and I'm not used to that.
What are you afraid of? Like that you're gonna like rip your finger open or something? Like what's metal
No,
string? Like,
not even that. Just that I'm gonna play it wrong or something. I don't know. It's just weird anxiety from out of nowhere.
just jam out with it. Who gives a shit? Just go
You're
out
right.
there, rock out with it. Who cares? You know.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I'll do it on New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's right. You guys are doing McGuire's on New Year's Eve,
Brokerage.
right? Oh, the brokerage.
Yeah.
Is there any truth to the rumor that you're starting a comedy band with Les Baer? That's what. No, it's true. I heard this. There's gonna be a comedy band.
God.
Yeah, I don't know where that started. I think I said that one of the random nights I was there. I was like, hey, wait, you got 2 instruments here. All you need is like a tambourine.
Yeah.
Take this shit on the road. Take this show on the road.
He's always asking me to do something with him, and I'm just like, yeah.
Who's that?
Les Baer? He's asking you to do something what with like the instruments and shit? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, you gotta clarify. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ah.
My bad.
Les was like, hey, come here for a minute. And he had no pants on. I was like, I don't know what's happening. No. You don't want to start those rumors.
Nope.
Are you getting enough trouble with stuff here that I say and do? Yeah.
Looking
That's
good.
your outline coming through. I got ink all over you.
That's okay.
Because that's what we do. But nope. Coming together.
What's like the biggest pussy you've ever tattooed?
Oh man, that's a really good one. I can't think of any one particular incident. I've gotten so many people over the years that they just sit like shit and cry and complain. It's gotten worse though, you know?
Really?
Yeah, it's gotten way worse because you know what it is? Nowadays people that are getting tattooed are worse than ever before because nobody is tough anymore. You know what I mean?
Right. Everyone's got low T now.
Oh, everyone's just like when we used to tattoo, it used to be bikers and criminals and stuff like that. And I mean, even for me, like I started tattooing in the 90s, so you know that stuff was kind of winding down. But you still had a lot of like the tough guys would come in and get tattoos, and so they would never be like pussies about it. They would just come in and want to like impress their friends. Like, oh, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be great, you know. Get some Tasmanian devil on their arm or what have you. And,
Yeah.
you know, but they would always be like trying to be tough. But now, like I see like these kids come in with like pajama pants on and shit, and I'm like, you're like a 25-year-old, what we consider an adult man, and you're in here dressed like a 3rd grader, and they want to get tattoos and they just it's gonna hurt. Do you have numbing cream?
What?
I have numbing
Oh my
cream.
God.
There is tattoo shops do have numbing cream now. It's a thing, you know. But like, I feel
That should be
like
illegal.
it should be because it's like just act like an adult, be a man, you know.
It's supposed to hurt.
You're supposed to be a little uncomfortable. Listen, I'm not
trying to be, some kind of evil person that goes and hurts someone while they're getting tattooed. No one's saying that. That's crazy. I've seen that kind of stuff too, and that's crazy. But there's some sort of like rite of passage to this, where it's like, oh, those tattoos all hurt you, yes, and I really wanted them, and I got through it. But yeah, so now everyone is just a baby bitch,
Wow. Anyone ever pass out?
Oh yeah, there's a great story on that. There's a great story on that one. I remember when I was a kid, I had a customer that passed out, and they shit their pants, pissed their pants, and before they went completely out, they vomited.
Oh no.
Yeah. I was a kid. I was working in the shop. It was just me and my dad. We were both tattooing. He wasn't tattooing at the moment. This guy, he was getting a little lightheaded. He got nauseous. He vomited, crapped his pants, pissed his pants, went completely unconscious. And I just finished the outline. And I was just like, what do we do here, Dad? What do we do? And he's just like, come, grab him up with me. Come on. And we grabbed him and we dragged him out in front of the tattoo shop and propped him up against the building. And went back inside and cleaned up. And then we went out the back door. And by that time, he was like getting up and like looking around, like all confused and stuff. And we just kind of looked at him, and he got in his car and he left. And I was like, what are we doing? He's like, we're leaving too. I'm like, what happened? Like, why are we leaving? He's like, well, son, the day's not going to get any better. Okay, I'm telling you right now. So after something like that, the day's not getting any better. We're going home too. It's over. And that was it. It was. I mean, he was fine, but I was like, well, I didn't get paid. He's like, you don't want to get paid. Trust me, you don't want to ever deal with that guy. You'll never see him again. I mean, that was like, I don't know, somewhere in the 90s when tattooing was a little bit different, and maybe we shouldn't have let that happen. But I don't know. I was like
well, what did you do about it?
Yeah, I mean, nowadays if someone passes out, you're like, give them an ice pack, and get them like an orange juice, and finger their butthole like they enjoy, and yeah. So you only finger their butt until they wake up. That's how you do it. That's what I learned that years ago. It's a good way to do it, and that's it. I have the Gummy Bears theme song stuck in my head.
Oh, gummy bears
bouncing here and there and everywhere. Right? Yep. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the Gummy Bears.
That was a great one.
Yeah, that was good. That was Gummy Bears, the cartoon or the candy? What was better? Hurry up.
The cartoon.
Okay. I don't know if I had to go.
Hurry up.
Keep going.
Yeah, definitely the cartoon.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. You ever try to buy shit from your childhood on eBay, like a weirdo? Like, yeah, I did for a while, and I actually put it out there. I'll put it out there again. If anybody wants to get tattooed and brings me an original Teddy Ruxpin, I'll do that. Teddy Ruxpin, that'd be awesome. I was a kid. I loved Teddy Ruxpin because I liked to put cassette tapes that weren't supposed to be in there.
Right.
You just put like the Metallica, like Ride the Lightning cassette tape in, and Teddy Ruxpin's just singing along. It was great.
That's amazing.
This is so silly.
What is the weirdest tattoo you've ever done? Like even weird for you?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a good one because I've gotten that and I thought about that a lot before. So this guy came in one day and he has a tattoo on his arm. I'm a history guy, so I know this shit. And he had a tattoo of General Rommel from the Third Reich.
Really?
Nazi General Rommel. A lot of debate as to whether Rommel was a Nazi or just a German soldier that got caught up in the thing. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. So I just looked at his arm and I'm like, you have General Rommel tattooed on your arm,
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, I need to like fix it. And I was like, yeah, because it looked terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a terrible idea, but he had
more swastikas.
It just looked like a burned out, like it looked like his face was burned. Like that's I was like, you have Rommel, but his face looks burned. I could tell from the way it was because I'm a history guy. And I want you to fix it. I'm like, okay, you need to fix it. Like, what do you need to do? Like, you need to cover it? And he's like, no. I'm like, you need to redo it? He's like, no. What do you need to do? He's like, I need a clown nose. like as if it was completely self-evident that it needed a clown nose.
Yeah,
like,
obviously.
What do you mean? It's like, well, it needs a clown nose, doesn't it? Like, it definitely needs a clown nose. I'm like, because Rommel's a joke? Like, because he's a clown? And he's like, no, it just needs a clown nose. Like, as if, like,
as if it was Ronald McDonald, okay, and it didn't have a clown nose, and he was like telling me something. I was like, oh, okay, all right, whatever. I don't give a shit. Like, listen, you got money, I'm gonna do it, you know. So, sure, I'll put a clown nose on General Rommel, and so I draw, you know, a clown nose on him, and he's like, nah, it's not right.
No.
Okay. And he drew it again. He's like, that's still not right. And I drew like 25 different clown noses on it, until finally he was like, that's the one. I was like, okay, and I did it. I did a clown nose on his General Rock. What a weird dude, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to
super
him.
Weird.
Hopefully, you know. Hopefully, I feel like some of these people, they just blink into the tattoo shop and then they blink out. Like they might not be real, you know.
Yeah.
They might just be like God doing like practical jokes and shit. Like, hey, let's send this one in. And then he comes in and I have to tattoo him, and then God's laughing somewhere. How is this on a pain level? That should be.
It's not as bad as I thought.
All right, that's good at least.
Yeah. It's kind of bad, but not that
I have the inside of my arm done, like the armpit there, a tank
bad.
in there.
Yeah.
Ever tattoo someone's willy?
I've never tattooed anybody's willy. Like, willy. No, I've never. I've had a lot of people who've tried, but I just feel like there's no need. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I mean, maybe for the story of it would have been kind of funny. Like, hey, one time I did, you know. I had this one guy who tried to get me to do it, and that was uncomfortable because he just immediately came up to me and was like, "Hey, I got my penis tattooed, right? So, and I got a bumblebee tattooed down there, but I need to change it around because I want to turn my whole entire unit down there into an elephant, and so we'll turn the little bee on the end, we'll turn him into a peanut." And I'm like, I'm not with you on this. Like he's like, yeah, we're gonna do that, right? And I was like, no, we're not doing that, and I don't even know why I'm here. Yeah, he was a fireman, and it was like the day I was joining the fire department.
Really?
I was like, I don't think I should join the fire department. I don't know what goes on down here, but this guy seems like a lot.
Are you still with the fire department?
Nah, I did that forever. Did that for 10 years in the volunteers, and then did 4 years as fire commissioner.
That's right.
I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? As political Rob. That's when I was wanted to run for like political office and stuff. It was the craziest thing. He's like, yeah, run for political office. Great. And so when I was fire commissioner, I actually started doing undercover comedy. It was like during that period
that
that
was
I realized.
Beef Wellington, right?
Yeah, it was so stupid. I created this alternate character, Beef Wellington, and went on stage dressed in like I looked like a used car salesman from like the 70s.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
It was so
awesome.
dumb. I had a Facebook page, and people would get mad at me because they thought it was real. It was just like, it was the most awful character. It was just racist, homophobic, misogynistic, like every kind of
That's great.
ism you could be. I was like, yeah, let me do that one too. They're going to love that.
My dad was Beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington. And they, people were like getting really mad. Some people blocked me.
Really?
Yeah, like JJ
God.
Boyd got mad and blocked me, and I'm like, dude, it's not real. It's not,
Oh, wow.
This is a caricature of a human being, man. You're like, yeah, you're right. That's it. I'm just sitting in my basement, really, just, you know, anytime anything would happen, I would just take the exact opposite, you know.
Right.
I was like, oh, we all need to stand up against, you know, whatever cause it was. I'm trying to think of the causes that were around it. Oh, Cecil the Lion. Remember him?
Cecil the Lion.
Yeah, there's some guy, Hunter had accidentally, on purpose had killed a lion.
Oh, yeah.
And the entire world had gone banana sandwiches because they were like, oh my God, you killed a lion. I'm like, they kill lions every day. But this one had a name. So, of course, it was like, we need to kill this dentist from Michigan because he got because he killed a lion, right? And as Beef Wellington, I was just like, we need to kill more lions. I was like, that lion owed me money. That lion was a piece of shit. He used to beat his wife, you know. Just say things to make people angry. Like a light bright. Remember Light Bright?
Hell yeah.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
I used to find those little pegs all over the place, though.
Yep.
My dog used to eat them. He used to like to eat them and shit them in the backyard. You know? A dog used to make like the best shits ever though. He did. No, he did because he used to eat things that would totally look awesome like in the sunlight. You know. So you just go out there and you'd be like, "Oh my god, look at the dog! Frisky ate tinsel, I guess. This shit looks like a magical crystal." Remember when dog shit used to turn white?
Yeah.
Only in my basement.
Only in your basement? What is going on?
Well, they don't clean it right away.
Yeah, that's because I didn't pick up the dog shit. I didn't.
Nah,
I
me
gotta
either.
clean up the
Fuck
goddamn
that.
dog shit.
Fuck that. Do you have a dog now?
I do.
Oh, you
Every,
do? Yeah, you talk about it on stage.
I did, yeah. I brought him up a couple of times, but I feel like I kind of retired some of the dog stuff just because it was like, I don't know. People are just not into the whole idea of like, I think it's, I mean, personally, I think it's like, you ever love something so much that you want to just cave its head in with a pipe, you know?
Yes.
Like, that's how I feel about my dog. Like, I love my dog so much that I want to beat him with like an inch of his life. And that's a real feeling. Like, you just love him. You just want to like squeeze him really. And I try to like talk about that on stage, and people just get upset. He wants to beat his dog. I'm like, I don't want to really beat my dog. Like, I don't know. Is that a normal fucking feeling or not? Like, you ever see a little baby and you just love it so much that you just want to like squeeze its face until it explodes? You know?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. People don't get that. It's not that I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt anything. I'm not saying that.
They don't know what real love is.
Just
What
drop.
kind of dog is it again?
It's a Pomeranian Schnauzer
What?
poodle. So
Wow.
it's like all like it's. You know what's weird about him and other dogs I've seen lately? It's like the color scheme. It's like or not color scheme. The I don't know the makeup, the general makeup, the type of fur and the color of them and the shape and all that. Like you can get the same thing if you mix other shit together too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird. Like I think if you mix a bunch of small dogs together, I don't care what they are, they all tend to look like this white cotton ball, poofy little schnauzer, schnickerdoodle, whatever.
Right.
And so I'll see people all the time, and I'm like, "Is that the same thing as a Pomeranian Schnauzer poodle?" And they're like, "No, it's like a cocker spaniel pug." And I'm like, "How did that even happen? Like, what? You know? I don't know. Do you have any pets or animals?"
No, I had 2 cats, but then the whole divorce thing happened, so I kind of had to rehome them. But
Who's your Wait, so they just went to another home entirely?
yeah,
Aw.
it sucked, but it worked out though because this girl I went to high school with, her aunt took them, both of them, so they stayed together, which was nice.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and one of them died recently, which sucks, but
Oh.
he was old and like one of his fangs fell out,
That's not funny. I don't know why. I just picture like an old cat and he's like, "Whoop!" Puts it back in. Like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
You're not okay. You're falling apart, buddy.
He still bit me like a motherfucker, even when that tooth fell out.
Why are they like that?
I don't know,
Why do they
they're
do
assholes.
that? Yeah, the cats are like the shittiest. I mean, I have 2. I have one right now that lives in the house and another one that's outside that we're trying to get in.
Mhm.
Like, because he's just like, my mom left and it was my mom's like cat that she fed in the neighborhood, but the cat doesn't leave the yard. He's always in the yard. And I'm just like,
Oh, okay.
we got to bring in the damn, yeah, it's annoying. Not changing the name. My mom started calling the cat in the yard Baby Kitty. So I'm out there like a total adult. Baby Kitty, come here, Baby Kitty. Baby Kitty, I have treats for you. And then my dog comes running out like, hurry up, Baby Kitty, before Benji Man eats your treats. By the dog, Benji Man Butthole. That's what I call him. I call him Benji Man Butthole.
That's funny.
Sometimes I call him Ben Asslick because it's just funny. It's just almost there. So couple little highlights, and then we're in.
All right. It's looking great.
It's gonna be nice and bright and fun. Yeah, I was gonna put yellow on the outside, but I don't think so.
No.
I think that would just look. I don't think that would look right. No. It's been glowing like so.
What about
What about? What you got?
like lines or something like
Oh, maybe a
glow
little like.
lines? You know what I'm talking about? Like
Maybe I had them in the original picture. I had them in black, didn't I?
I don't know.
I did. Why do they not bring that out? You know what? Maybe we just do lines in actual color. The yellow lines in color. Okay.
Yeah.
That shall work. That can be done. Hey, Diana. Diana's my wife. Sometimes I ask her to get me stuff. Hey, Diana, can you get me a tube, like a 9 round? Make it snappy, okay? Yeah, that's right. It's Diana. She helps out sometimes. She's been known to do a tattoo or so herself.
I love that you guys both do this.
It's cool. I think it's a lot of fun. You know, it's nice to have like a it's good too because like when I was younger and dated other people, it's just they didn't understand it. You know.
Yeah.
And it's just like a sense of like, oh man, that must be so cool. Hey, what's the matter? Come on, you want to be on camera? They just think it would be like so cool. Like, oh, you're just sitting there tattooing half naked girls all day long, right? And I'm like, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's happening. Like, it's never happened. You know, tattoo half naked construction workers. Right before they come, they always want to do poppers. I'm like, oh, weird. You know what? Go check it out in the mirror too. How's that?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Color it all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
Little twinkle of the yellow.
Like
Nothing crazy. It's good that you like the placement because it's done. I mean, I have no choice in that.
Can you move it?
Oh, people are crazy.
I'm sure they
I've seen
are.
people ask for crazier stuff. Yeah, we'll get. Well, that concludes our show. Thank you to my guest, Jessica Collazo, for letting me tattoo her here today. I appreciate that.
Thank you for having me. Doing a great job.
Absolutely, absolutely. Guys, like, share, subscribe. You can fight me in the comments if you want. Some people think that's a lot of fun. I enjoyed our time. I enjoyed doing this. And thank you guys very much. Have a good one.
Is